Good morning and welcome to your daily inspiration with Ross. How we greet someone in the morning makes a big impact on our day, extraordinarily so. In Australia, we love to ask, "How are you?" And the response to that is almost a self fulfilling prophecy. There was a gentleman who I worked with. He was a salesman, and whenever I asked him in the mornings, "How are you?" Or any time during the day, whenever I saw him and I asked him, "How are you?" he would always respond with, "Fit and dangerous." And you know what? I worked with him for 7 years, and I don't think he ever took a single sick day. And every time I'd see him, I'd say, "How are you?" And he'd say, "Fit and dangerous." And you know what? He wasn't a young fella, but he still exuded that kind of power and that confidence and that internal strength. And there was someone else who was quite a bit younger, and every time I would see them and I'd ask them, "How are you?" their response would always be, "Oh, I'm alive." But there was a heaviness behind it. Like they said it jokingly, but there was a heaviness on them every time they said that. And I could see that. And I didn't want to pry too much into their life, but it always had an impact. And what we repeat, as a greeting and tell people is virtually a self-fulfilling prophecy every time. So I really want to ask you how it is that you respond when people greet you and say, "How are you?" And my response is always, "Fantastic, thank you." And people often ask me, "Why? Why? What happened? Why are you so fantastic today?" And I'm like, "I'm always fantastic. I choose to be fantastic." And that is always my experience because I'm always choosing it. And when I'm saying to people, "Hey, I'm fantastic, thank you," the energy that's behind those words, "fantastic, thank you," actually makes me feel fantastic. Like we did just the other day, we were doing affirmations, and it's just another version of this. What we say on a constant basis impacts our lives, no matter whether it's just a simple greeting or something else. So I want you to have a think about today how you're going to respond as an automatic answer when people ask you, "How are you today?" Because you know what? I'm fantastic, thank you. Have an awesome day, or as I like to say, a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.